Hey man, it's Aceapollo, the kid that did the one that went global, break him off in the building. I'm your rapping ass homeboy favorite rapper, no cap. And right now I'm in Partments with Parlae. You did?
Hey Parlay, meet me at the Partment.
Yo, it's your boy Parlay, and we in the Partment with Parlay. Meet me in the Partments. Hey, exactly, the big A, ATL, the biggest city right now. And I love my city. I don't think I love more than my city is the west side of Atlanta. Rest easy, Charlotte Low, rest easy, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Now listen, we back again with another Break 'em Off artist. Like I told y'all, the things they done and the history they did make me think, when you know how to get $1 million, then you know how to get $1 million. So if a nigga get $1 million one time, then you see a nigga get up 200,000-300,000, get what you gotta know, that this nigga finna get to this another million. So if a nigga got artists and they know what they do and they know the game, and they understand what's going on, and they got new artists, you can only think history gonna repeat itself. You know what I'm saying? So I'd like to welcome my next guest to the show, Aceapollo.
Yes sir, what's poppin'?
What's going on, dog?
Man, chillin' cool,
How you
man.
feeling, man?
Man, the energy great. I'm glad to be here.
Nah, yeah.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. Goddamn. We in that motherfucker,
For
goddamn
the
it.
shit show in the Partments.
I like, listen, for that for shit show, I like the nigga be saying that for shit show shit.
Yeah, good lingo.
Yeah.
I'm having lingo for days.
They talk about,
Telling you, never running out of it. Nah, for
fuck you
real.
talking about, man. Now listen, on this motherfucker, I always like to go back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To really find out who a person is, because I always just feel like if you find out who a person is, you'll understand their why. You know what I'm saying? If you understand a person why, that makes it easier for you to understand what they're saying, what they're doing, why they're doing what they're doing.
Exactly.
And it's always a story.
The origins.
You know what I'm saying? It's always a story. I'm gonna tell you one thing about, even trapping, everything takes a story. Hey, boy, goddamn, come get them motherfucker. You know, my boy goddamn chick goddamn hit for these motherfuckers, so I'm goddamn, it's a story.
Yeah.
Boy, you know, they right here, boy, they come straight from the goddamn Cali, boy, they goddamn, it's a story.
Yeah.
Nigga read books to watch stories.
Sure.
Nigga look at movies to see stories.
Yep.
It's all about the story.
Series of events. Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm
got to
saying?
know.
And the things that you done in your life before, the things you've done help build a story that you're doing right now to get you where you at right now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So we want to follow that right here and understand why you are right now. Why you are where you at right now. So let's take it back to where you from and the thing that you grew up and the thing that you seen that you were growing up.
Yeah, I'm from the east side, so I'm in the Stone Mountain, Lithonia area. Like, that's where I'm from. I went to Stevenson High School, and I briefly stayed in Covington, too. I went to school at Newton. So, like, artists like Black, Nebuchadnezzar, certain people that got popping out the city, we went to school together there. Like, everywhere I went, it was a lot of talent. So, mostly I was on the east side.
No, one thing in the Stone Mountain, they like to fight.
Man.
Every nigga who I know from Stone Mountain,
Oh, yeah?
like to fight.
Yeah, for sure. Especially,
saying?
like, back in the day, like, niggas came
that's
up
what
on
I'm
a whole
talking
lot
about.
of fighting and shit.
Yeah, shout out
like,
my nigga
shit
T-Hood,
done cooled
man.
out. Like, niggas on some player shit now, but
Yeah.
it was a time where niggas was hooking.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, hell yeah. When you were saying everywhere you was going, you was running to talent. You was talking about school?
Yeah, I'm talking about school.
Okay, so what middle school would you go to?
I ended up going to school at I went to Clements when I was still in Covington.
Oh, still in Covington. Was it some artists and people who got popping when you was there?
Nah, not really. To be honest, Black the only person who popping out of that side.
I mean popping. I don't mean big. I mean like just doing their thing, like know the people.
Oh yeah.
People
It was always just hella talent, like all the way across the board as far as the music, sports, whatever. Like with my generation, it was always cool to be good at something. I feel like that's every generation, but we really focused on talents a lot.
How old you is?
I just turned 26.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we really about like, what do you do? Like, what you into? Can you really pop off that? Like, everybody trying to pop off something.
Fact. You did sport? You play sports?
I'm alright. I dibbled and dab, but I always been on some music shit though.
On some music?
Yeah.
How long have you been on the music shit?
Forever. Like literally, like out the womb, as far as I can remember. You feel me? I've been subconsciously getting groomed. Like my mom had everybody albums. I grew up on the best music.
Yeah.
So I started rapping at 8. Like that's when I wrote my first rap. I was about 7.5, going on 8.
For real, what you writing about?
I was just rapping about what I seen because I was going to New York every summer. And I was around like my older uncles. So I'd be with them all day seeing like older shit. So I'm like, damn, this a lot for me to soak in. Hey, you talking about nigga trying to sneak it in?
Department, bro. They department, bro. This is everything going on. Niggas in the kitchen, nigga catch the play. Let it phone. Let the mo.
In the spot, man. We gotta let
everybody work, man. So
But now, we everybody ain't gonna start that. Let that motherfucking phone ring and let that motherfucking phone beep, and it's the right text message. I'm like, hold up real quick, hold up real quick. Hey, plug, come sit down here and interview. Shit, me with Partments. This shit dead ass real. You know
but yeah, like I was saying, man, I was just rapping about all the shit I observed because I was around older people all the time. So I just started freestyling out the gate. I started off freestyling, no pen, no pad, just what come to my head. And I feel like that was the best way to start.
Do you remember any of your early rhymes?
Hell no. Nah.
Cause I'm telling you, I ain't always been a rapper, but I remember like a time like me, my auntie, and my older cousin Shanika and my older cousin Jarvis.
Yeah.
And goddamn, we used to sit on the porch and goddamn, they used to be the dancers.
Yeah.
And goddamn, I was the DJ and he was the rapper.
Y'all had the whole routine going.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They were like salt and pepper. And we used to sit on the stage. And I remember the rap song.
When the DJ mattered like a motherfucker to like as far as even in the group.
Dog. He just gave me the road. Said I felt like I was doing something.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the younger. You just be a DJ.
Right.
Like, I remember the song, so that's why I be asking, do people remember? Because sometimes people really be remembering they old raps and really what got them into it.
Right.
So 8, you started writing, started doing your first freestyling and shit. Did you continue to build on that every year?
Yeah.
Or were you just, okay, I hear music, I rap. Was you trying to get in the studio? Was you trying to be heard? Was you trying to take it serious?
Yeah, from that point forward, like from that time I freestyled at 8, I kept rapping since then. I wanted that same reaction I saw everybody give me. You feel me? And then also,
you rapped it in front of somebody?
Yeah, I rapped it in front of my 2 uncles, like who I was around every day. Because one of them, he used to rap. His name Glenn. Mm-hmm. So he was going to the studio at that time, and I thought that was cool as fuck. Like, damn, this somebody I know personally that's really rapping. You know, it wasn't everybody.
Yeah, everybody was rapping back then. Yeah,
so I'm like, damn, that's hard. Because that's some shit I wanted to do. So I was just trying to impress them, and it worked. So I kept it going since then. Anybody who know me, it ain't a person who know me, who went to school with me, who knew me at any point in my life, and I didn't rap. Like.
So in school, was you beating on the table, or did you have somebody beating on the table?
Man, I was doing both. The hell is you saying? I had 2 pencils going crazy, and I was rapping. Or I make the homies do it. It was whatever.
You had to have a tip on the pencil. If the tip break, you got to get another tip.
Oh, yeah, you got to get another one.
Yeah, because I remember we were looking. Exactly. I was just finna add that. Boy, goddamn, you be on that table with that goddamn pencil, let that motherfucking tip break. But give me another pencil with a tip. But I got to have that tip.
All my school supply was going to a rap for real. I was taking my homies' paper, they notebooks. I was writing all in the motherfuckers. I ain't never had no paper. My teachers would get on me like, for a nigga who always ran raps in my class, you ain't never got no paper. I'm running through them hoes.
Running through the motherfuckers.
And I'm telling you.
Right like a motherfucker. Man, every notebook.
On God.
Facts. What was your drive? I know it's starting out to just be, I'm gonna praise my uncles because they go to the store and they rap.
Yeah.
But I know that as you continue to do it and see, like you say, I'm searching for a reaction. As you start to get their reaction, I know that focus started to change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
My why changed. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? As far as it changed. So as then was it then I'm finna keep doing this shit by myself, or did you have any inspiration then pulling you now to saying, you know what, I see this nigga doing this, now I want to be like this, or I want to be on TV too, or I want to go to 106 and Park. Like, was you seeing stuff that?
Yeah, I was so in love with the culture. I was observing everything, like you said, 106, Rap City, anything that had something to do with the culture and rapping, whether it was the fashion, whatever. I was watching all that shit. That was my everything. Like, nigga was.
Give me who you remember in the booth. You ain't gotta say you remember what they
talking about on Rap City?
Yeah.
Man, everybody, T.I., Jay-Z, Ludacris, you feel me? All them niggas, Lil Wayne.
Shit, boy.
I remember Wayne came and put the red flag over the mic. That was one of the most famous ones. So I remember all that shit. I ain't miss an episode.
I fucked that bitch up twice.
Oh, yeah? Y'all boy was in that motherfucker. I remember that one too.
I'm dissing niggas in the booth.
Yeah.
I'm cussing and shit.
Came in on some real fuck shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I was going in. I'm gonna drop that shit. I'm gonna drop that shit. What today is? I'm gonna drop that shit on Throwback Thursday.
Man, why not?
I'm going
put that shit in their face.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So boom, you just into.
I was inspired by all that. Like whoever I was seeing that was successful at what they was doing, I was inspired.
What was your early style? Did you kind of have your style? Because I know when you start rapping at an early age, especially you don't have an identity to yourself because there ain't too much you're really going through. Like you say, you rap about what you see.
Right.
So a lot of times people tend to mimic other people. Like when I first started rapping and then I was trying to do it, I used to rap like Pastor Troy. Cause that was the
PT
thing.
was the nigga.
Yeah, it was the thing. So you rap like Pastor Troy. Was you kind of seeing things and kind of mimicking what you were seeing, the artists that was going on around you?
Man, let me tell you what I used to do, bro. My main albums at first, it was Lil Wayne, the Carter one, and it was that T.I. I'm Serious and T.I. King. I used to sit in my room and I used to write all of their raps verbatim. Like, I just used to write them motherfuckers. I ain't even know why I was doing it, bro. I just wanted to learn how them niggas were putting that shit together, like, make sense.
I used to do the same thing.
Yeah, so I was writing other niggas' raps at first. Them two niggas, Lil Wayne and Tip. That's how I started, like, figuring this shit out. But my earliest days of actually recording music, it was in 2009, 2010. So that was like the futuristic era. So I was on a lot of that shit. Like, I sounded like that, or like Rich Kids.
Well, let me ask you this. When you was writing that music down, what you were doing? You had a CD player?
How was I doing that? So I would burn the CDs off of LimeWire. I know y'all remember that LimeWire.
Yeah, that's where you got everything from.
I burn like instrumentals and shit like that, or I'll just play it on YouTube and then I'll just sit and write to it.
You lucky as hell, because I'm telling you what I did, when I used to have to do when I was doing that shit, it was tapes. So I had to play the tape. And I had to stop that motherfucker and write that shit down. I had to rewind the tape. And I had to play that motherfucker again and listen. I had to stop. That's how I used to write the lyrics. I used to hate when motherfuckers sing. I hate when motherfuckers sing songs. I hate when motherfuckers sing songs and they don't know the lyrics.
Right.
And I used to want to sing songs. And you know how niggas sing a song, everybody singing the lyrics, but you can't sing the lyrics because you don't know the motherfuckers.
Word,
I ain't just like that. So I used to want to make sure
I'm the same way. Yeah.
Word. So I used to do that same shit. But I had you had LimeWire.
Man, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit was everything.
I had that motherfucker goddamn tape partner.
Yeah.
Or you get the goddamn, see back then when you get the tapes back then, it's gonna have the books in it. And when you fold that motherfucker, it's this big. But when you fold that bitch out, the motherfucker got this big. But it's gonna have the lyrics on all the songs.
Pages.
You see what I'm saying?
Me and my mom used to read niggas lyrics in them lyric books, like them album books.
They need to bring that shit back. Why they don't do that no more?
I don't know. I'm gonna be
they got the internet. Fuck that shit. We gonna put the words on the video. We watch this shit on YouTube, nigga.
Yeah, we gotta get back to the essence.
That's hard. So then you said when you got about 10, then you really start trying to take it serious, get in the studio.
No, 2010. 2009, 2010. So, you know, it was a futuristic era at the time. A whole lot of that black boy, white boy shit. So that's how I started off. Just rapping about the flavor a nigga was kicking, what we was wearing and shit like that. And then it graduated into me wanting to really talk about my real life. So, yeah.
What was the transition to make you start feeling like you really want to talk about your real life? I done been there too before.
Word. So just like off the strength of a lot of my favorite artists, they carried that integrity. I was hearing it a lot like that. That's what was cool to me. And that's what resonated to me as a listener. So I wanted to be that type of artist. You feel me? So it really started with that, wanting to be that type of artist. And then also just my love for the craft as I kept growing with it. Of course, I'm gonna come from a personal place because this is my real art and I'm taking it serious.
I don't think everybody go through that, because I think everybody's gonna go through that, because it's gonna be a part of your career that you're gonna be like, man, fuck that shit. I want to do this, especially if you don't do it already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And everybody is gonna face that time. Like Asian Nation, she do it already. So you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She got to jump on a lot of shit.
Right.
Because back then it was lyrics. You got to be able to rap. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So if you got to be able to rap, nigga, if you ain't got all this shit, you can't rap about this shit. So you got to be lyrical. You got to come up with the words and the wordplay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now everything is getting so started getting like, but especially then after you seen out that Future Rich time, everything started to be getting so personal, and everybody faced that. Like especially for me, like, with the franchise boys, like, we coming out, we dancing, you know what I'm saying? We making fun music and shit like that. But, like, I was really fucking niggas up for real. Like, real life. Like, niggas really scared of me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I can't be making the music. Nigga got this shit fucked up.
Yeah.
And I went through that same shit too. Like, fuck that. Well, I finna start talking about the shit I'm going on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I think everybody go through that. So I just made that connection because we got a lot of goddamn same connections. And that same shit right there is the same, like I said, it's the same shit I had. It's the same shit that grow. It's the same shit start
That's
turning.
That like you said, that hunger. Yeah. It just keep building.
Yeah. But break them, I don't know how to pick them.
Nah,
I just said it.
Yeah, that boy Dan the mastermind, the whole team, like, great.
Nah, definitely. So now, you're doing the futuristic. How did you transition? Was it more melodical things? Was you singing? Did you just transition into what was the feel of your music after the futuristic shit?
Okay, so at the core of me, like, I'm just on some bar for bar shit because I came up on a lot of Jay-Z and a lot of up north shit, DMX. So that was the core of me. But as I started recording in that time, I was doing a lot of melodic shit. That's when the auto-tune was really popping. Yeah. So I was doing a lot of tune shit. So I already naturally was a lyricist. Then I'm coming into the era of the auto tune. So it was like perfect timing.
Nah, great.
So I'm half and half with it. I'm like a Drake with it. I could sing a bitch panties off, but I could also have niggas rapping my shit word for word.
So you be singing that shit too?
Yeah, for shit show. I'm singing to a nigga hoe. That what they want. That what they want, bro.
Fuck you talking
Nah,
about?
for real.
Bobby,
That what
here
they
you
want,
talking about?
man.
Nah, here you talking about. Definitely. What were some of the obstacles that you had to overcome to continue to build like that? Like, what were some of the hardest tasks that you had to get through?
A lot of the hardest obstacles was really like, man, that's a great question. Cause I've been so about this shit. I'm trying to think of what I would consider an obstacle.
I'll give you an example, a soft example.
Yeah.
Is every artist gonna go through a stage where they like, damn, Brian, do I keep going? Like,
Yeah.
damn, niggas ain't fucking with me. Like, that be shit mental that you have
Yeah.
to get over. Like, just shit like that.
I would say for me, it'll personally just be going through every phase of trying to ascend in my career. So it's like learning how to perform and learning how to do this, just like learning everything, but also living real life at the same time. It's that balance. I would say balance would be the hardest thing.
That shit
Like
hard
I'm
as a
dedicated to what I do, but at the same time, I'm living real life, going through my real life trials and tribulations, and I'm trying to balance this shit out because I know I ain't giving up on the rap shit. I was never that nigga like, man, fuck this, I'm gonna give up. Like, nigga been about this shit. So that was my biggest obstacle, just like balancing it out.
What kind of shit you was going through outside the music that was making it hard for you to kind of balance that shit?
The majority of it was just, bruh, working a regular job. That was like the most annoying shit ever because in the core of me, in my essence, I knew that wasn't me. That wasn't my destiny. It's just where I was at for the moment. And then I had to learn that shit, just your journey, nigga. This what you supposed to go through. Whatever you supposed to pick up while you here, just peep that. Don't let it go over your head. You feel me? So I became more present. And that shit helped out a lot, but definitely working jobs, bro.
That shit got to be hard. You trying to work, you finna get that little $300, $200. You finna take the taxes out already. You finna walk home with $225. They finna pay you every 2 weeks. Man. Nigga, you already owe the weed, man, because he done fronted you this sim. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? You got that phone bill $150. God damn it, but you ain't got that but a 60 left. Yeah. And you got to wait 2 more weeks to get that 60 again. Like, then it's trying to balance that, get to the studio, record. Like, was you paying for studio time? Did you find somebody?
Man, yes. Like,
you do your own
me and my
shit?
niggas was doing all that shit. We was operating like a real label. Like, niggas believed in me so much. Let's say I get 2 hours of studio time, $65 an hour. My niggas would be like, shit, I'll put in 2. Like, we was doing that shit together.
Get them niggas shout out. That real nigga shit.
Man, shout out to all my niggas, bro. Specifically Cooley, first nigga who recorded me. My nigga Cooley, like, shout out to Cooley. Shout out to TAW. When I was at Stevenson, I was rocking with them niggas heavy. Like, everybody was real talented. Like, everybody was real distinct with it. Shout out to every nigga who recorded me, everybody who engineered me, made my beats, everybody who put in on my sessions. Like, I don't forget none of that. That shit is the makings of a nigga.
What the high school crew up? Every nigga who been rapping for a long time got a fucking high school crew, and all y'all niggas rap.
Yeah. Like I said, at Stevenson, niggas knew it was called TAW, so it's still for the 808s way. So niggas knew these niggas some rapping ass niggas. Like, they ain't bullshitting. Niggas gonna be in the school battling.
How many
after
niggas
school rapping? It was hella niggas.
I always a lot of
like,
niggas.
It was like some Wu-Tang shit. It was some Wu-Tang shit.
That's what everybody say, nigga. But we like this Wu-Tang shit.
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
We solo artists, but we together.
Man, that's what it was. No cap, bro. That's what the fuck it was.
Yeah. Do you are some of the guys still recording, or do you record with some of the guys?
Actually, yeah, I still record with some. The majority of them niggas still doing their thing right now, still to the day. Yeah, everybody still doing their thing.
It's been, you saying you 26. How hard is being a youngin' and it is to not get caught up into beefing with a nigga or goddamn putting the guns on goddamn Instagram and talking the gangster shit?
Yeah.
But by you saying that you sing and you do all that, like, for a young nigga, that shit ain't cool for young niggas. Right. So how hard it is for that balance? Like, what do you do to channel in and not get caught up in all that shit?
Yeah. I just gotta give credit to the guidance. Like, the older people, like my big homies that was teaching me, that really kept me, like, it kept my head on. So I wasn't easily influenced. Like, at no point in my life was I easily influenced. My uncle always taught me, like, hey man, don't be a follower, bro. Don't go with the crowd. Like, do your own thing. Like, your best strengths is you. Be yourself. So I wasn't never trying to follow after niggas. You smell me? If I ever took a risk or, put a foot in the streets or something, nigga was just trying to get some money. But I ain't never go head first because I knew what I was trying to do. I had the same plan. And that shit wasn't me. I didn't have to. You feel me? Like, my family made shit happen. We made shit shake, so I ain't had to. I feel like if you ain't have to, don't jump out there, bro. Like, that shit ain't for you.
It's good for you to be saying this shit at 26. You know what I was doing at 20? Oh my God, shit.
Man, I'm telling you.
Nigga couldn't tell me shit. I had some money too.
I done seen a lot of shit
what?
too.
Fuck
That's
you talking about?
that's
What?
another reason. Like
I was just like these young niggas here now. I was just like these old niggas
Yeah.
and these young niggas. I was just like that. Nigga, fuck you, nigga, you ain't got no
Yeah.
money than me. Nigga, fuck you talking about, nigga.
Nigga just walking
I
with
slide
that
on shit,
attitude.
nigga, what, nigga?
yeah.
That's why I understand these young niggas. That's why I.
Another answer to your question though, it's the shit I seen. Like I said, I always been around older people, especially going to New York too. I seen a lot of shit up close, and I knew I ain't want that shit. Like that shit ain't cool. That shit, it ain't nothing about that shit that's telling me that's what's it. I already saw what was
You got
it.
a head on your shoulder, boy.
No, for shit show.
Got a head on your shoulder, boy.
Yeah.
Hell no, I ain't fuck with that shit right there.
Yeah.
Hell no. And that take a great mind to even make that decision, dog. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because a lot of these young niggas fall into it, especially when they're around this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't too many niggas who around that shit who got a dream to goddamn do other shit.
Word.
Even if I'm gonna do this shit, but shit, the homies going over here, so I'm gonna do this shit with the homies. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a great asset to have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. How did you end up linking with Break 'em Off?
Actually, I met them through Lucky, so I call him Lucky. You know, we was working together, and he already had a relationship with them, and he saw me on my break, like writing my rap. You feel me? He was in the halfway house at UPS. I was just working there, and then he saw me on break, just writing raps and shit. That's what I do every time I go on break. So he walked past the truck. He like, shit, let me hear that motherfucker. I snapped. He said, why are you in here? Like, nigga, why do you work here? Like, you hard. He was like, listen, man, I know all type of people. I can get you a deal. And he was like, I'm gonna make it my business to get you a deal, young nigga. Like, off the strength of the first time he heard me. Then he heard some of my music.
Give me a second. Let me drop a bomb for this nigga.
Yeah, got to drop a bomb for You feel me? So that's how that popped off. He introduced me to Dan, and we've been building a relationship for a couple years now, and shit just kept going strong and kept making sense. It was just organic. It was ordained. We've been making magic ever since we linked up.
What year was it when you linked up with them?
I want to say like the tail end of 2019, I want to say, or sometime early 2020.
So it's about right in that pandemic time too.
Yeah, like right before the
That
pandemic.
nigga was searching, boy. Y'all wasn't bullshit. But y'all know it come out, ain't it? But it's tax season, but he ain't finna buy these cars, but buy everything, goddamn it. Hell yeah. But nigga know when to get them car, boy. Hey, boy. But December, goddamn October, November, they cheat, buy them bitches,
Nah, facts.
put them motherfuckers up, nigga, goddamn by the time February come, we dropping, partner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
here.
talking
Nah, definitely.
2019 though, we been building. Different people tried to get at me, but they weren't my type of people. Like, fuck the money gonna come, money come and go. You feel me? But I wanted to be with people I could consider family, people of honor, people I could really go to bat with. We go hard, people got the right mindset. You feel me?
Boy, you got a goddamn head on your shoulder.
Man,
Drop a bomb for you, boy.
Man, drop
God
too many
damn
of
it.
them. Man,
Yeah,
what?
goddamn.
I'm promoting that.
Shots and everything.
Hey, being smart is cool. I promote that shit.
Yeah, being a smart.
I
Hey,
promote that
smart
shit.
is a new gangster, buddy.
Man, I'm
You
telling
feel me? Smart. Hey, gangster is you better be a nerd, bro. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man.
It's easy to slide on a nigga. It ain't easy to think.
Yeah.
That's why these niggas get mad, won't do the stupid shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah,
All
man.
in all, shit, I just say be yourself. You feel me? Some niggas come from that. Some niggas gotta be on that.
A lot of people don't know who they are.
Exactly.
They ain't experienced enough life.
Like, how you not going off of your experiences? Your experiences build you up to be who you are. It shouldn't go off of what you seeing and you trying to emulate something. Like, I'm a product of everything I've been through and how a nigga figured it out.
It's just in you. Some people just got certain things in them and they just born with that shit. A lot of people ain't that lucky to have that, and they have to have great guidance.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, a lot of people ain't in a situation to get great guidance.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So they have to fall into that. And then when they fall into that trend, it ain't cool to do this. If they say it ain't cool to do this, don't nobody want to do it.
Right.
Because it ain't all being real. That shit ain't easy because you gonna always stand alone, and a lot of niggas ain't willing to stand alone.
Nah,
that's why that's why a lot of people join gangs and have crews and all this because niggas don't want to stand alone.
That's a boy.
You see what I'm saying? So they should have that mind like that, and that's a great thing. So definitely give a shout out to the people, to your uncles. You know what I'm saying? To everybody who had a dealing will help you form that mind frame. You know
Most definitely.
What you got coming up?
I'm working on a project right now, like my first project since I signed the deal earlier this year. And we shooting a whole bunch of visuals. I just shot that long roll video, and we shot that hot. That long roll is telling the story. I told you how me and bruh met at UPS and just how I wanted to quit and do my thing, and then it all worked out. Like, it's been a long road. And hot, just for the club. Like, it's a crazy
UPS outfit on?
energy different. Yeah, hell yeah, we had the UPS outfit.
Y'all want to see that motherfucker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We kept that shit authentic.
It's all about the motherfucking stories. I'm telling you, man. A nigga, listen, everything I say, I like to always talk to the streets and talk to street people.
Yeah.
Street niggas can make them understand what we be saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all about the story. You can't take a nigga some weed and just give it to him without telling this nigga a name.
Right.
He ain't gonna buy that shit. But if you take it to a nigga, oh hell yeah, my partner got this, they goddamn boom shakalaka. Boy, nigga ain't smoking this shit, nigga. What is that boom shakalaka? That shit smell. Everything need a story.
Need it.
It's all about the story.
That what they buying into.
No,
like,
definitely.
For real, for real.
That's what it is. People want to understand who you are as a person.
And that was always important to me. I gotta tell my story. Like, I'm not finna come out and just drop a hot song and then you gonna remember the song more than you remember me. You got to get to know me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put me in the music and I know it's gonna work because I'm great at the music and I'm a great nigga. So the story interesting.
I know a few artists and groups where niggas know their song, but them niggas in your face, you wouldn't know who
you
the fuck
feel
them
me?
niggas
Because
was.
it wasn't never about them. It was about that
Facts.
song.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts. Nah, this
sure.
big, dog. Man, stay positive, man. Keep that same output. When I meet, especially young ones like you who got mind like that, start speaking more. Start getting your IG. Just start talking. When you feeling that shit,
exactly.
Start talking. Start speaking that shit. No matter how many people gonna watch that shit, because the people who want to interpret that shit is gonna touch the people who it touch. And you having a head on your shoulder, go ahead and start early doing that shit early.
Definitely, I do that all the time. Like I pop shit on my IG, and you know I post motivation, whatever come to my mind. I just turn the camera on because a lot of people need to hear this shit. A lot of people gonna feel it.
Y'all nigga, cause she just told y'all nigga do not walk in front of the camera. Y'all nigga ain't saying shit. Welcome to the trap now, y'all nigga good.
Yeah. But hell yeah, I just made a post talking about like don't forget God when you get everything you prayed for. I feel like niggas needed to hear that. Like when niggas be down on their dick, they get to praying and get all holy and shit. But then when they be up, it go to their head and they just forget the source. They get to popping it too crazy and they crash out. So don't forget God when you get what you pray for.
Facts.
For real.
Yeah, stand on what you're doing and what you're saying.
Most definitely.
And the most important thing before we get about this motherfucker, deal with information. If you deal with information, you'll never make a decision based on your emotions. That way, nigga.
Free game.
This your boy Parlae. We in the apartment with Parlae. Meet me in the Partments.